Hello, guys. Jay William here again with villamarketers.com. I'm glad that you're sitting in with us today. I am going to introduce you to a vacation rental owner who is well on his way to achieving independence in the vacation rental market. His name is Kendall and his wife, Lena. They are really great people who are passionate about their vacation rental business. And I've been honored to be able to work with them and help their businesses achieve the success that they weren't sure they could actually accomplish. And some traits of these owners that are really commendable is that they are not okay with the status quo. They are proactive owners who are actively seeking alternative ways to market their business. They're actually looking to expand what they have. So they are hungry to learn and to improve. Even though things are going very well for them, they are very sensitive to the environment and the home away acquisition and all the changes that are happening. So they are wanting to do even more. Now, I wanted to share Kendall and Elena's story with you. About a year ago, they came to me and they said, Jay, we want to do more with what we have. We have a couple of cabins located in Tennessee, and we want to generate inquiries from our site. And they had sort of this templated site that didn't do much for them in their journey to generate inquiries directly from their website. Well, today I'm happy to report that Kendall and Lena have now received over 260 inquiries directed straight from their website. So this is not through listing sites. We provide a campaign for our clients, and we use all different sources to help them generate inquiries. Apart from everything else that we use, this is bona fide inquiries directed and generated from their website. Now, he just contacted me a couple of days ago, sent me an email, and he is sharing some of the tips that he has learned in his time working in the vacation rental business to share it with you and help everyone. So he really is sort of a very dynamic and outgoing owner, and I just want to give props to both of them for what they're doing in this marketplace. And I think the advice that they're going to share with you is really great. Now, I'm going to take you behind the scenes in just a moment. I'm going to show you an email that he shared with me, just so you guys know that this is, really happening. He sent me an email on a few weeks ago, and he said, "Hey Jay, I hope everything is well. I wanted to get in contact with you in regards to the website, its progress, the next steps, and ultimately its current performance and how we can make it better." And that's what I'm talking about, is that he's very adamant about improving what he has, even though he's generating inquiries and on his way to success and being independent. He wants to do more. He reports that 2016 is well underway, and I'm happy to report that we had a very successful 2015 exclamation point. With that said, my goal is always to improve, and that's what it takes, guys, to be a successful vacation rental business owner. That, along with the major changes occurring in the home away world, is the reason we've decided to go ahead and spend the necessary funds to pursue a successful website, and Villa Marketers has done well for us thus far. So he wants to take it a step further and improve what we've already done for him. And every year, every month, every week, that's what we all should be doing, is expanding on what we are doing and never being satisfied. We have to understand that we have to be grateful for what we have, but never being satisfied and complacent with the results that we're receiving. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes here in just a second so you can see for yourself how many inquiries have been generated directly from their website. But before I do, let's go over a couple of things that they're doing right here and that we've helped them to do. Now, Kendall had a great name, a great brand name. He has these cabins in Tennessee, high up in the mountains, and his brand name is Closer to Heaven Cabins. And I think that's brilliant for what it is. I think in just a few words, he's encompassed a feeling and a visual closer to heaven cabins. What do you think when you hear that? Okay, so we are now in the back area of Kendall's website. And what I want you to really look at is the amount of inquiries that have been made from his site. Cabin Rental Pigeon Forge, there have been 289 in total. So maybe a couple of those were sort of test inquiries, but let's figure he's made 280 inquiries successfully to his own website. These are people who have actually inquired to his website and have filled out the form. And there are over 15 pages of these people. So there's a lot going on here for Kendall and his company. Number one, he's got all of these people and these leads who are now able to be solicited to later through email marketing and special offers and promotions. But he has successfully generated inquiries from his website. And how amazing is that? Imagine yourself in the same position, being able to generate over 275, 280 inquiries in just 1 year. And that really speaks volumes for our independence as a community. It is possible. We can do it. It doesn't, require $1 million to get this to happen. It does require work and some effort and a little bit of money and some expertise. And you just have to be tenacious about achieving those results. Don't quit. Don't get frustrated. Kendall is a perfect example of what it takes to become successful. So follow the advice that Kendall is providing and that experts like myself are providing here. And I promise you, you can achieve the results if you are focused on those results and don't let the little things get in your way. So I've proven to you guys that it can be done. Kendall has proven it to you. I'm going to go to kind of point out some of the things that is required to achieve those type of results. Number one, you need your own website and not just some cheap website that you throw up that doesn't convert. And that's the whole thing. You have to convert. The website has to be designed to turn those visitors into actual inquiries. Otherwise, it's pointless and you're going to get frustrated and you're not going to achieve the results that you're looking for. So let's look at the brand, Closer to Heaven. I explain what that means. It really is visual. We created a logo that encompasses and embodies that feeling and the vibe that he wants to transfer to people who are visiting his site and just hear the name. So the logo, the sun over the mountains, imagine yourself there. That's his logo and that's his brand name. Now he has a great website that really translate the cabin feel. And we have the send inquiry form, which as I showed here in the back end, here you'll be able to see that really 289 of the inquiries were sent through the send a quick inquiry form. That's how important this thing is. Okay, developing a brand of substance, creating content and text that really is going to help to generate those inquiries, get the feeling across to people. Now I'm going to disconnect my microphone just for a second so that you can hear a video that we've created for Kendall. Now we've done this for Kendall. Kendall, we sort of set him up and he knocks them down, right? So we create the website, the video, the logo, the domain name, the SEO, the emails, the social platforms, the content, everything that is needed. And then his job is to close the deals, do as much as he can with those inquiries he generates, and then do more to generate other inquiries from what we've created for him. And one of those things that we created was a video, and every owner needs to have a video, even if it's just creating them from your vacation rental photos. It's a great thing to do. Doesn't cost a lot to do this. And you want to marry the audio with the guest experience and the location of your property. So I'm going to turn off my mic just for a second so that you can hear the video and how we've married the audio with the experience and the location. So here we go. So did you guys see how we married the music with the theme of this cabin? It's located in Tennessee, and we want people to get an experience of what it would be like. So you want to marry the music that is synonymous with your location. Every location is going to have sort of some music that people relate to and understand that this is specific to your location. So if it's in New Orleans, it might be jazz music. And you want to embody that and use it in the content of your video. If you noticed in the video, we had the logo front and center in every frame pretty much. That's because we want to raise that brand recall and get people to remember who we are and get them to feel things. And all of these things together, the video, the music, the logo, the website design, the slogans, the content of your website, they all begin to define your brand. When you create a video, you also want to have some calls to action in there. Make sure your domain name is in there. As you can see, we have a 1-800 number that we created for Kindle. You want to make sure that those are included in your video. Make sure you marry the music with the theme, and you're going to have a lot of success. You want to create video because it helps to increase the engagement on the website, but in addition to the presentation and keeping website visitors on your site longer and getting them to react, you also have the added value of the marketing of the video. Once you create something like this, you can put it on YouTube and over 60 to 100 different popular video websites that you can promote your vacation rental. So take advantage of video, use it in your presentation. It's a powerful tool. Now, Kendall has been so gracious to share with us 4 tips that he has learned. I asked him, I said, Kendall, what could you share with our viewers? And he started to write some content and he shared it with me. He said, you know what, Jay, I could just continue to write more and I would be glad to contribute more to the community. So get ready to have Kendall contributing his experience of on-field, real-life techniques and tricks that he has learned in this industry. I'll also be working with him because Kendall is wanting to expand his inventory and his business even further. So I'm going to be working with him to show him how to do that and sharing those techniques and tips with you. So make sure you stay tuned. If you haven't yet subscribed to our newsletter, make sure you do that today. Join our free vacation rental community at villamarketers.com/members, and you'll stay connected with some of the best advice and tips in the industry. So this is real life, and congratulations to Kendall for his success in the industry, and we look forward to providing you guys with more value. If you like this, please comment in the section below. Remember, this free vacation rental marketing tip is provided by villamarketers.com. See you guys.